Hey folks, Jonathan here. Back here in the my junkyard, and I think I'm going to try to start this Davey Permavane air compressor up. This is the JD403 Continental diesel engine, 24 volts. I think I showed everybody the let me get these covers up and I'll show you. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I got the covers up. Somebody has stolen all the wiring off of it. They cut it off completely, and this is a 24 volt system, so we're just gonna wire it up enough to try to start. We're not gonna do anything special, and hopefully this thing will turn over. I hadn't even tried to turn it over yet. One of the two of these that this company had, or this person had, was actually skipping, and I'm hoping it's not this one, but we'll figure it out. Let me see. We're good on all, so we'll give her a try and see what happens. The exhaust, I don't know if you can see it. I can see up inside there, but you can see that there's definitely a bird's nest in there. A bunch of pine straw up in there, so hopefully it'll blow it out. So, all right, let me get to it and see if I can get something wired up. I got 3 batteries here, and they're all up, and we're going to have to just wire something together here, just enough to try to start it, and then we'll maybe have to throw the jumper cables on it. We'll see what happens. We can only throw the jumper cables on one battery at a time, and you know, wiring a 24 volt system, you're basically like a flashlight. You know, some people know this, some people don't. If you're just running 12 and you want to run 2 batteries, you'd run the 2 positives together, and you know, right to your starter or your solenoid, and your 2 negatives together and right to the ground. On a 24 volt system, we'd run this positive to the starter, and we come off this negative and go over to the positive, and then we would ground this one to the engine. So anyway, we're going to get her wired up and just see what happens. Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This is not good. Went to pull this off, and the whole intake's full of water, and I believe it probably got up in it because of that being as high as it is. So evidently it has been raining in it. I'm not quite sure how. Because the second air cleaner, not this one, this is for the air cleaner for the air compressor pump. I don't know how it would have gotten in there. Huh, that's pretty weird. It sure filled it up though. We're still going to try to crank it over, just see if it'll crank. I'll just throw the jumper cables on it enough to check, but I doubt we're going to be able to finish this one up. Got a good idea that this is going to be a hard stuck engine, and it sure wasn't supposed to be, but you know, sometimes you got to live with that. Well, we'll just throw something on it enough to check it, and I'll show you. Okay, I think we've I'm just out of luck on this one. It's locked up tight, won't turn over at all. Starter will kick in, nothing. So anyway, I guess this one's a bust, which is a shame, but we still might be able to get some parts off the motor and do something with it anyway. All right, I think we're gonna go see if we can fire up the old 283 in that 65, well, it's a Bel Air, but same as an Impala. But so we're gonna scratch this one, and maybe sometime if I get a chance to pull the head or something off of it and see how bad it is. I'm surprised, you know, there's no water in the oil whatsoever, so it didn't leak past the rings, and that's kind of odd, because usually if it's sit a long time with a lot of water, you know, it will get some past the rings down into the cylinder, or down into the bottom end of the engine and mix with the oil, or at least show in the oil. But there wasn't, you know, wasn't any on this, and I'm still not quite sure how the water got in the air cleaner. So that's pretty odd. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up, run on to the next one.